By the way, people at home, you cannot see how camp the speaker system is. On one of these cameras, looks pretty much like a Muppet. I quite like it. It's not just softening the sound, it's actually giving good microphone. Oh, hello, I'm Craig Hill and my show is called Playing With My Selfie, and I'm playing with my selfie every single night at 7:15 at the EICC, which has become the EICC Blooms, which is an upmarket restaurant in Edinburgh. Walk in and ask for the coq au vin and see what happens.
I will try that.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't know what I'm talking about.
No idea.
But you'll find out.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Thanks for coming along to the Wow Wagon.
This is just gorgeous. A little pink, what do you call these things? Camper van? I mean, pink and camper. It's like you've made this for me. It's absolutely perfect. And it's called what?
Susie.
It's called Susie. Yeah. I love it. I'm inside Susie right now. Oh God, I should never call my show that because that's never going to happen. But I am inside Susie the van.
And you love her?
Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. I think she's all over town, isn't she?
She's everywhere.
Everyone knows Susie.
Everyone.
She's been. I know yesterday she was somewhere else because I heard people talk about her. Now she's in the Pleasance. Susie's in the Pleasance. Wow, that does sound like a strip show, doesn't it?
So can you tell us how your show's been going so far?
Yes, I can. I'm in a new venue, which is great fun. I'm at the EICC, and yeah, I'm quite surprised how much I absolutely love it. When you do comedy, you really care about the space, and as soon as I saw the space, I was like, oh, stage is beautiful, audience look comfortable, lighting is gorgeous, sound system is great, and there's a really great atmosphere, and the shape of the room really lends itself to comedy. I think there's a real focus in that room, so it's been busy, people have been laughing, and I'm having fun, so those are all the things you want.
Perfect, yeah, sounds good. So how many times have you done the Fringe now?
I've done it 16 years in a row.
16 years in a row?
Yeah, I'm one of the few people who actually lives in Edinburgh. And I think if you live in Edinburgh and you're a comedian and there's a festival like this on your doorstep, it would be a bit weird if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So I've always said, Edinburgh, I'd love to have it off. I should call my show that.
And what about this year? Have you had any particularly bad heckles from anyone in the crowd?
No, they tend not to. They're a wee bit too frightened, actually, to do that. I quite like it when they heckle. I think it's quite good fun. Oh no, I did have somebody quite amusing who I said something about, there was a gay man in the audience, and I said, any gays in? And he said, yeah. And I said, do I know you? Like, just sort of for a laugh. And he said, well, if you remember the Travelodge in Aberdeen, you do. And I was like, oh my God. And I thought for a second he was telling the truth, and then I realised I've never stayed in a Travelodge in Aberdeen. I was like, thank God.
And finally, if you could choose another comedian to team up with as a double act,
oh, good question.
Who would you get on board?
Oh, there'd be loads of them.
You know what? It doesn't even need to be a comedian. It could be anyone.
Probably Jason Byrne, because the idea of me and him in the same room with that amount of energy and his ability to improvise and my ability to play with the audience would be quite a frenetic show. It'd be quite exciting. I think it'd be too much. It'd be explosive. But that'd be fine. We could call the show that.
Explosive.
I'm always
so
thinking
many
of
ideas.
I'm always thinking of titles.
Yeah.
You're inspiring me today. You and Susie.
Susie.
Yeah, Jason Byrne, because I love his energy. I love that kind of comedy. I love hyper. And Adam Hills. He'd be a good one because he's smiley and happy. Like, people leave his show like really jolly, which is nice. And yeah, and this year I'm taking photographs of all the audience because I called my show Playing With My Selfie. And that's so nice to look back on. You know, you don't realise that because sometimes they're in the dark and then you see the photograph and you go, oh, look at them. And that's a nice thing because that's why you're doing it. So
do you have a selfie stick?
Yes, yeah. Well, I had to get that because I called the show that. So
yeah,
I didn't have one before, but I did get one for that. And there, yeah, and that's nice. You know, if you put it on Facebook and stuff, and people get to see them, and people keep on tagging themselves. That's quite a nice thing to do. So it's a way of including them in the show and the online presence, as they call it in the business. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So it's good fun.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I don't think I've ever had. I was going to say I don't think I've ever had so much fun in the camper van, but we all know that might not be the truth.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Cheers. Nice to see you. Thank you, Susie.